Okay, so it looks like we are live. I am not sure if we actually are, and as well, if people are out there. Nope, there are none. Oh, Beatrice. Are you there? Is it working? I can't hear you. Beatrice, why can't I hear you? Did you turn off your audio?
Success.
Oh, excellent. I can now hear you.
Yay.
Yay!
My God. Okay.
We got there.
Yeah, we got there. It's fine.
Okay. So.
Okay.
Would we like to start?
Sure. Go for it.
Beatrice, would you like to start? There's no one else on this but us.
Oh, gosh.
However,
Okay.
it is live streaming too, so there could be people watching on YouTube.
So, are we sure we want to start right now?
I don't know. I don't know if we'll get anyone else.
Because, I don't mind waiting another 5 minutes so I don't, sit in a public space.
However, if we stop the broadcast, we can't restart the broadcast. And I don't know. We could find that out, but I don't think so.
I don't think so, which is why, part of me says I should just wait another, 5-10 minutes. But, la, la, la.
Where?
Sorry?
Where are you, and why don't you have headphones?
I am currently in the lobby of MIP, and I don't have headphones because they're on my floor at home.
You made a mistake.
I know I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I'm successful.
Oh,
I have spoons.
What were those? Spoons?
Spoons.
Excellent. Wow. How was your day?
So,
I said,
how was your day?
I said, how was your day?
Yeah, my day was okay. How was yours?
I didn't do it. I kind of procrastinated and then sent some emails and then edited the slideshow.
That is fair. This
Would you like
seems
to see?
reasonable.
Would you like to see the presentation?
Sure. Oh, one other thing. I was talking with Ed,
Mhm.
and
Okay.
Ed was like, "Hey, I want to become president next year, and I want to do it with Jeremy." And I was like,
Beatrice, this is not the place to talk about this.
I know.
So if you look at what I am screen sharing,
Okay.
presentation meow. So right now you can see the presentation, right?
Yeah, I
If
can.
you look at when I'm talking, you can see Costa Rica 2016.
Yeah, it's just not on like slideshow. It's just on the regular one. So you'll have to press like play, but it seems reasonable.
Like, can you see like the second slide now, or could you only see the first slide?
Nope, I'm still on the home screen.
On the home screen?
Yeah.
Or to do something. If we go slideshow, I may have to do it in presentation mode, so it may trickier because.
I can see your mouse moving around.
So if we go from current slide, can you see it or no?
No.
Okay, that's fine. That doesn't really matter. I'm going to show you. So this is the introduction slide.
Yep.
And dandy. I just changed it to a picture of Utah because that seems more.
It seems reasonable. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
And then as we scroll through, just going over the dates, as we've gone over before.
Yep.
I feel like the only major comment pertaining to this slide is just the idea that, like, please don't schedule things on the Friday or on the Sunday, because there's no guarantee, depending on when you book your flights, like if you'll be back.
And I think also this slide should just be the time that you're coming in. So just to make sure that you're arriving on Saturday, but it doesn't really matter when. It's up to when you book the flight. So
Fair enough. Fair enough indeed. Yeah. And then, so then we continue on, and then there's a second one. The thing that I added into this, that's a little bit different now that we have, like, I finalized, is that the 50% payment at time of registration is, like, in place. So if you register, you can either pay in full, or you can pay, like, 50% now and 50% before the 1st of January.
when we present this, are we going to talk through the slides or just show them?
I'm gonna be real, we may run through this, and if we don't get any more viewers, just leave it like this. And I may delete it, but it may exist in this fashion for a while.
Oh, are we going to just leave it recording like this?
This.
Yeah?
Did you not hear what I just said?
Nope.
This is recording right now.
Okay. Seems reasonable.
Like, all of this is live, and if somebody were to come online, like, they could see.
Okay. Because we should probably make something a little bit more professional and have it actually go through in order.
Yeah, I know, but the other part of me is like, if we don't get any viewers and this is the Q&A, that I don't even know.
I think we should probably just delete it and then record something at some point and post it.
Okay. Then really this can just be us chatting about things, but we should, how about we run through it quickly, see if anything comes up, and then talk about other things that are actually more important. So if somebody looks, we were on for like 20 minutes. Okay. And there is information that's like not necessarily professionally presented.
Mm-hmm. Will we know if people are actually watching?
Oh, yeah, I can see.
Oh, that's exciting. I have no idea how to see that, so yay.
Well, go to your thing. Look at your screen, and you should be able to see number of viewers.
Ah, I see.
And it should say 0 viewers. Because as far as I can tell, there are 0 viewers.
If there is a viewer, they should probably say something.
Hopefully they'll say something. I mean, what is the point? Unless they're like super shy, which then my question is, we don't know who they are. That doesn't help them.
Nope. All right.
So continuing on, that's all I changed there, just so that people are aware that like it has now been changed. I added in some pictures. We have 2 assistant leaders as of this afternoon. So
Cool.
yeah. And then there's pictures of us 4. Also, we're gonna have a meeting with leaders at some point in the future. I don't know when.
Just Costa Rica.
Pardon me?
With just Costa Rica, or
With like, yeah, with all 8 of us, because there's 8 Costa Rica leaders, which is like an excessive amount.
it is an excessive number. So,
But I mean, it will get people out and learning and all of those fun things. So like, it's generally positive.
okay.
I'll change anything to do with, for like the first couple days. So like Saturday, Sunday, all of the resort information. I added in a picture of an ocelot because I think people should know what they are and that they're adorable. There's also a picture, I forget what type of snake that is, but it is definitely venomous. I'm sure somebody will know.
And I think just to stress that particular hike on the previous page is sort of a challenge by choice kind of thing. There's a availability of several different routes, and we'll just judge group depending on how far you want to go out.
Yeah, especially on the first day.
Yeah.
Also, I think that it's worth noting that like most of the things that are dangerous you just will not see. Like the odds of you seeing like a jaguar or seeing any of those types of snakes is like so incredibly rare because like they have no interest in being around people.
Yeah, and we're still in an area where there are trails and people do walk and hike, so it's not as if you're out in the middle of nowhere.
Oh yeah, it's super touristy.
Yeah. So
I have changed some of this.
Yeah.
Like the day of surfing, the schedule has changed slightly. It will probably look a little bit different than that, but generally that's what it's going to look like. Except there's going to be 2 shifts of surfing, and the people will have to go and find meals and do other stuff in Dominical while
they're not surfing.
half the group is surfing.
There is options to just hang out on the beach and go swimming or do other things if surfing's not your thing. So
exactly, and also we can just arrange. Like we have booked the shuttle for that yet. Mm-hmm. So we could shuttle half of the group in earlier and half of the group out later or something like that. Like we could do 2 separate shuttles.
Yay. Your screen's still stuck on surfing, by the way.
You're not on surfing. I've definitely changed.
I know.
I can't help the delay. That's just
perfect.
How the internet is. So for ziplining, 5 hours. I think there's 11 zip lines. There's like 3 or 4 hikes that are like canopy hikes through bridge networks.
Yeah.
So all of that is booked. All of that is in place for the date we want. Yeah. That's it.
Very exciting.
Yep. Then I've changed some stuff on the slide as well.
Yay.
So I've changed slides. So it has all the information. It has the location. It says the hike should take about an hour and a half max.
Yeah.
Like one way.
And then there's room for swimming and hanging out while we're there. We'll bring lunch.
Yep. So there's like a place to swim and hang out and have lunch and do all of that stuff. And people can like swim over to the waterfalls and climb up on the waterfalls if they so choose. So all of that stuff is set up and good to go. The day in Quepos is the same because that just involves getting people into Quepos. So all of that stuff is good to go. The shuttle information is still the same, like in terms of going back on the Saturday. We haven't changed anything with the logistics, correct? People still need to provide passports and travel insurance.
If they need help with the travel insurance, let us know. And if they don't have a valid passport, now is the time.
Yeah, especially because if you're a Canadian citizen, you can get a valid passport in 6 weeks. Like I did last year. I did my registration in November and got my passport before like I left in December to go to Texas. So like it's not.
My only suggestion would be to go straight into the office and not mail it in, because you cut a lot of time by going straight in.
Oh, 100%. Although there's a passport office in Hamilton. So like just go to Jackson Square, walk in, get them to fill it out. The people there are actually fantastic, and just like do it.
It's about a half an hour wait, so it's not terrible.
But like a half an hour wait for something that like otherwise would take weeks. Like they stamp it and send it in. The only thing that's a challenge is if you're a student living in a student house and that's not your permanent address. And it's like a specialty item that you have to sign for. If you're not at your house, you have to pick it up at the post office and have to show proof of residency, which just involves having a copy of your lease. Mm-hmm. These are fun, useful facts.
On the Christmas break, just pick it up there.
Yeah, exactly. Or just send it to your family. Yeah. I had mine sent here, and I picked it up at the post office with a copy of like my ID. So. Other than that, there's just a question slide, and then I made everything a slightly green tinge because I didn't like the white. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Do we have any fun facts that we will leave on this for now? Are there any tidbits of information that we think are super important?
I don't think so. I think just to stress that the activities and not that were shown on the price slide are fully optional for people to choose, and the non-activity still involves the shuttle to the resort itself. So they don't have to be dealing with any of that. They get shuttles to the resort, they get to stay at the resort, they get to use the resort's resources. They just don't get to come on surfing, zip lining, and the hikes, just because we have shuttles and bookings for those.
Yeah, and also like all of the resort has like kayaks and hiking and mountain bikes and like all of those things on site. So like if you don't want to pay surfing and you want to go kayaking one day, like you don't have to pay extra to do that, and you don't have to pay for the activities if that's all you want to do.
Yeah.
So like,
and just so they know that everything at the resort is first come, first served. So they have a limited number of kayaks and bikes and everything. So it's just whoever gets there first can use them. If we have a big problem, we might do a sign-up sheet for certain times.
Yep, exactly. And then beyond that, I don't know what else. In both fees, so regardless of if you pay for activities or not, you get breakfast and dinner. And then if you're paying for activities, you will get some lunches. So like that includes, so you'll get lunch on the day that we go hiking, you'll get lunch on the day that we go to go ziplining, and then you'll have to pay for the other 3 days.
Yeah. So that's good to know.
Beyond that, when people arrive in San Jose, as long as you don't never come back or not give us a time that you're coming back, you're welcome to go and explore.
Yeah. Just the other thing is the resort has 10 small bungalows and a main house. So if you want to stay with your friends, you can do that. You just need to request that with us. And we're also pre-booking lunches and breakfasts and dinners, sorry. And so if you have any dietary restrictions, we need to know that sooner rather than later. Half the meals will be vegetarian and half the meals will be non-vegetarian. So if you are vegetarian, I wouldn't worry about it too much, because there should be options there for you. But other than that, vegan, please let us know. Allergies, please let us know.
Yeah. Yeah, really that is just it. And that, like, yeah. Particularly going back to your point about people wanting to be together, like if you can get your friends together and go and have 4 people in a bungalow, that's probably a little bit less intimidating than 4 strangers. But I don't know. I think it's cool to be with strangers.
Very mock.
I know, it was very mock. So like either way.
Yeah.
What else do I have? I think that's all I have random for Costa Rica stuff. We still need leaders. We need 2 more leaders for Costa Rica, which is now on one of the slides, but like.
Leaders will get a discount. So if you've been part of our leadership program and are interested, let us know.
Also, if people are interested in getting involved in the leadership program, like meow would be a good time to touch base with people. Because, like,
And by people,
we mean
or Brooke.
us or Brooke, yeah, us and Brooke. But it's just like people can get in touch with Seth. And so right now the leader discount is 50%. Yeah, so it's 50% of the activities cost, and you get everything included, except for flights. Flights are not included. Flights are never included. Everyone pays for flights.
Yeah.
Yep.
Flights should be about $750 at the low end. So people, we suggest booking them now rather than not now.
Yeah, and just as an idea that people get in their heads that I don't believe is true is that waiting to the last minute is not how you get the cheapest flight. Like flying
unless
standby.
Airline, don't
Pardon
do it.
me?
Unless
Unless you know people who work for the airline. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because I have friends who know people who work for North American Airlines that can get on standby flights, but they're usually filled by people who are either flight attendants or family of flight attendants. So
or pilots.
Or pilots.
Yeah. I don't personally know anyone who can get me a cheap flight, so I'm gonna book them earlier.
Yeah, me too.
But
so
exactly. So I mean,
and if you want to come earlier or stay later, that is your own responsibility. Once we drop people off at the airport, you are free and you are no longer under the care of mock. So
oh yeah,
people
before we pick you up and after we drop you off, that's not us. That is 100% on them. So if they go and rob a bank, that's not our problem. We're not helping you. But we will register you with the embassy and they will know.
Yeah. If you rob a bank at any point, that is not on our waiver. So we do not take responsibility for bank robbing.
Accurate. I don't know if we have any other information than that. Other than that, I have random points about other mock events. Dog sledding is a thing.
Please
go on it. Winter camping is also happening.
Yep.
We're sending people to Bloom Mountain. All of these are interesting things. They could be fun.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. I don't do stuff.
All right. I think we're good.
Okay.
Can you, in your technological know-how, make this not go live?
I can end it and we can have a different conversation.
Okay, sounds good.
This is my thank you if anybody watches this eventually.
Yeah.
And if you have any questions, send them to the outdoor club at .mac.
Email.
Yeah. Only that email. Don't email us personally. We will not, be confused and then respond to you on the other email address.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm leaving it.
Yeah.
Bye.